Then it's kind of like asking who's still slapping Kobe's album.
Nobody. Wasn't it in Italian too? Or like French or something?
She just did her hair and her makeup, yeah. I just slid through with a fresh cut, yeah. Cup of Douce and some backwoods. Loud pockets on the denim cause the pack good.
Welcome to Raw First Class. I'm your host, LIVI D. And here today we have a special guest. We have a rap artist, very talented, TroyLLF.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am great. How you feeling today?
I'm good. You know, it's another day. What's today? Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Throwback Thursday.
Man, all of that. You feel me? We good. It's International Women's Day.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a great thing for me. But I feel like we should have every day. Not just one day, every single day.
Just like a woman.
Very true, very true. But thank you for that. Thank you for that. Can I just call you Troy?
Yeah.
Who is Troy and where is Troy from?
Troy is a young man out of San Francisco, California. Fillmore to be exact. Man, an artist, athlete. Used to be athlete. I don't do that no more, but you feel me? Man, just a hard worker in all aspects of life. You know, I do everything. I do, you know, from the fashion to the music to the community stuff, you know, so I'm involved in a lot. I try and keep all of that.
How long have you been rapping?
I've been rapping now about 10 years now. So I've been doing it a long time. I've been like just professional, you feel me? I was in a group and everything first, LIVI D, which is the group that's what the LLF stands for.
Okay.
So, you know, and I've been doing my solo thing for about 4 years now.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, the group is still around, you know, the brand is there.
Yes.
You know, but we are doing our solo things right now, so.
And so since you bring that up, it's a brand. Is it also a label?
Yeah.
What exactly is
Legends Live Forever is the brand, the label, the movement, Team LLF, you know, it's everything, you know, everything under the sun. We do it all.
Do you have any artists signed under there?
Yes, myself, Lyrical Tone. Lyrical Tone is the originator.
Okay.
So he makes beats, he raps, all of that stuff too. We got DB, we got Bianca K. She's our singer. She's the only female right now that we have and stuff. So we
Shout out to the females.
definitely, yeah, she be holding it down. She actually is out in Cape Town right now, out in Africa. So she's doing some volunteer work. Yeah, she out there. Because we doing, and she's also a part of another collective that she helped start called the City Eats, where we feed the homeless and everything.
Oh, that's
every
what's up.
first Saturday and stuff like that. So she's doing that, and she really, you know, she helps us stay in the community and stuff too. So, you know, we make sure our artists is doing a little bit of everything, from music to community to whatever, you know.
What are some struggles that you had to endure to get your career off the ground?
Just being independent. Number one, you know, being independent out here in the Bay Area is always, that's our thing. You feel me? But then, you know, we struggle with certain things like not trying to be like everybody else. You feel me? Everybody want to be, you know, be a gangster. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to be a gangster like that. You feel me? It was like, yeah, we grew up around it, but, you know, I wanted to talk about the other side of it. You know, our group, we was speaking to the ladies more. We were speaking to the parties more, you know.
I get that from your music a lot.
Yeah. And but people was like, man, that ain't what we about. That's what we about. You feel me? I really can't argue and speak on, you know, what they doing in the hood. But I'm like, yeah, we live in the hood, but I be at the parties chilling. I be with the chicks. Y'all niggas be out here selling dope and shooting niggas. I'm cool. I don't want to do all that. You feel me? I mean, you know, we see it, we go through it and everything, but I'd rather tell the story from, you know, what my eyes see than tell the next nigga story, because it's like, that's not, you know, I can't sit there. That's plagiarism. You feel me? It's like writing a paper. I can't sit there and write your story on my paper. I can only write what I've seen and what I understand, you know. True. So we was on World Star one time, and like
World Star.
Yeah. But then this is like before World Star was the World Star that it is today. This is when they was actually playing quality music and stuff, and we was on World Star, and then we was just reading in the comments, and I seen some hate, and I was just like, damn, is this how y'all feel? Like, people was like, oh man, they on there doing that, man, ain't nobody doing that shit. We real killers out here. And I was like, he said that, not me. You feel me? You know, so if you're gonna get on there incriminating yourself, you do that. You feel me? We gonna pop these bottles and, you know, hang with these girls and have fun in our videos, you know. So I think that's what really separated us. And it really was just hard, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. When you staying true to you, you know, you can't be mad at nobody else for being mad at that, you feel me?
1267,
Right.
which was very heartfelt for me. But can you explain to me exactly what that song means to you and how the name came about?
Well, basically, 1267 was so the whole backstory on that is, you know, I lost my my sister Christmas 2015. You feel me? And then I lost my dad literally like 50 days later, like the day after Valentine's Day. He had a stroke, and then he ended up passing like a week later. You feel me? And my sister and my dad both share birthdays in December 6th and December 7th. You feel me? So that's where the title comes from, the 1267. So I just wanted to do something for them. You feel me? It was like the pictures, the videos, everything else, you know, the tributes and stuff was good, but it was like I need to speak something without, you know, writing it down. I got to write it down somehow because I can talk about it, but it's hard to really talk about. So let me try and get it out. So I kind of just, it was really it's the last song on the project because it's literally the last song that was completed before the project was put out. And I just, you know, the first verse is about my sister and just talking like, you feel me, literally telling the story of the day. You feel me, the day, how that morning felt, getting that call from my mama and showing up to the hospital, hearing the doctor tell us that, you know, it was nothing he could do. You feel me? And just sitting there watching my mama cry and stuff like that. And it was like, damn, you know, as strong as I want to be, it's hard to be that strong. You feel me? When you watching your mama go through that and then losing my sister. Me and my sister was real close. She's like 10 years older than me, but me and her was like this. You feel me? So, and then, losing my dad, it was like, you know, I've been living with my dad since I was like 6, you know, so me and him had a real strong bond, and everything, it was funny, it wasn't funny, but it was just like, it was crazy that when she passed, my uncle Carl was sick too, and he ended up passing like 3 weeks after my sister, and we had his repass and everything, and my pop's like, man, he was struggling, I don't never want to be like that, you feel me, and less than a month later, he wound up in the same situation, you know, had a stroke, got sick, and it was like, so the whole second verse is basically just everything that was going through my mind at that time, from being in the hospital, you know, when he was sick, to him being in that coma and not, you know, and waking up and then not coming back, you feel me? So it was just, that's all 1267 really did. It was just me explaining to everybody, just in a lyrical form, you know, those feelings of that time, you feel me? The video's out too. Have you seen the video?
I seen the video,
Yeah.
and I cried because I could relate to it a little bit, and so it's actually my favorite song.
Right. That's what's up.
On the album. Like, I like all the other ones; they're great songs, but that one, because it's so relatable. Well, you got the song called "Birthday," and you have all these songs. Do you tour? Ever?
Yeah. I actually just got off tour about a month ago. So, and the free play tour.
Okay.
You know, so that's part 2 though. That's part 2. We went on part 1. When did I go on part 1? I think the end of 2000, maybe the end of 2016. 2016, we went on part 1. We did like a real like a West Coast tour. So I was up in Seattle, Tacoma area, and everything, Washington, Oregon. And then we went down, we was in Arizona, Texas, Colorado, LA, different places. And then part 2, we went to Oklahoma City. I was in Tulsa. I was in Montana, Colorado, a bunch of spots. I think we was gone for like 3 weeks. But the first one, we was gone for like 3.5, almost a month.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yo, it's winter, it's cold, it's -8. I ain't never seen a negative degree in my life.
Oh, wow.
So I was out there like, boy. But it was cool, though. It's cool. You know, just meeting new people and introducing them to my music and stuff like that. I feel like I made a bunch of new fans and stuff. You know, they was buying up the merch. You know, that's why I don't have none. I don't have no, you feel me? I don't have no free play shirts and stuff like that because everybody wanted them. So that's always a good thing, always a plus, you know. So
how do you deal with haters? Because you mentioned hate and you mentioned haters, so how do you personally deal with that?
I don't even address them. I don't address them unless, you know, unless you got somebody just directly in your face just hating on something you're doing. It's like, have a serious conversation with them. What don't you really like about me? What don't you really like about this? If you don't like it so much, why are you talking so much about it? Why do you put so much energy into letting everybody else know you don't like it? You know, so to me, I just kind of let people do what they're going to do. You know, sometimes when you argue with somebody that is, you know, is clearly wrong, what can you say? You feel me? I can't change the opinion of an idiot, you know? So I don't even try no more. It is what it is. And then you got to look at it like the bigger you get at what you do, it's always going to be people there that either think they can do it better than you or just want to put you down just because they unhappy with what they got going on. You know, so I just be like this, okay, cool. You know, they love me over here, so I'm going to go talk to them. You can stay here and wait for somebody else to talk bad about it.
It's like messing with people who only mess with me.
Right, basically. And that's just, it takes time to really get that. Like, I be telling a lot of my youngins, like, man, stop worrying about the people that's hating. They talking bad about you. That's cool. Yeah, I heard it. You know, did I acknowledge it? No. You know, that means they didn't like something, so let me reevaluate it. And let me talk to the people that do like what I do, and let me keep catering to them. You know, I can't keep catering to somebody that don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not going to force nothing on you.
Exactly. If you don't like my music and you ain't got a check for me for changing it, then...
Run me my money if you
Hello?
don't. How much has music changed? Like the whole demographic of it, the distributing of it, the style of it, the culture of it. How has rap music changed?
It changed a lot. It changed a lot. I mean...
For you.
For me, it changed a lot. You know, because I came up in the era, like, we was real young, coming up in the era of, like, the CDs and standing out in front of the clubs, passing out flyers, passing out CDs, hand to hand, you see me? Nowadays, everything is digital. You know, I think, like, when we start really getting going, it was making that transition. But everything that we had learned was in the streets, you feel me? And passing out flyers, putting up posters, going out late night, and that's how you promote your album, you feel me? If you can get up before everybody else get up and go put 5 posters at each bus stop on the busiest route in the city, you feel me? That's how you're going to get seen. You know, nowadays, it's like you got social media, you got the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Apple Music, the Spotifys and everything, you feel me? That's different. I can't go into a record store and be like, yo, I just spent $300 on this box of CDs. Can I give you guys a couple and then make some money off consignment? They like this. Nobody buys these no more. Nobody cares. You know, like, you can't go to the stores and do that personally. Everything is digital. Everything is, it's personal, but it's like, I think U2 did it when they put their album on everybody's phone out of nowhere on Apple Music, and everybody was like, why do I have this? It's being strategic. It's building. It's getting brands. It's getting endorsements and getting other people to give you that check for that music, you feel me? Because it's going to get to the people, but you can't physically get to all those people, so you got to figure out ways to get to these people without, you know, putting it in CD players and stuff now. You know, so, you know, it's like TV. You listen to what they keep throwing on you feel me? You listen to the radio, they play the same 15 songs, you feel me? It's automatically going to be your song because you always hear it. So it's like, they start putting that in your psyche and everything, and they put all of this stuff in front of you, and you start picking and choosing. So it's like, if you got the mental stability to be like, nah, I don't like that, and stick with that.
So this is deep.
It's deep. It's really it's deep. If you ain't, I mean, and then it's like, in the game, it come to money. If you got money and you can make moves, it is what it is. But it's a lot of cats out here that's like, man, if I give you $1 million and I know I'm going to get 10 from you, it's all good. Why not? Why not give, you know, a little, all these niggas is a little something these days, you know. You give a little, you know.
Little.
Yeah, you give him $1 million, you feel me? And he gonna be like, hey, I got $1 million. So now, but what he did is that song that just made $1 million that he didn't know about, he just gave to you, you feel me? And you made 10 million off of it because you put it in all these other circuits and everything, and it's making residual money. But all you did was give him $1 million up front so you can take everything on the back end.
So it's important for artists to know background. It's important for artists to know just the business period and how things work and how things circulate. And
basically. And it's like, I don't know it all, you feel me? But that's just that's my experience, you feel me? That's being around it and seeing how the game is working and seeing how people are leveraging their situation. Like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle is a prime example of somebody that leveraged their situation. You know, he knew what he had. He knew his brand. He knew his brand was strong. He knew what he was worth. So it was like you couldn't go in there and offer him $1 million and expect him to be like, okay. Because he like, nigga, I just sold 100 CDs at $1,000 and sold out. So how you going to come over here and give me $1 million and tell me that's all I can get? If he do that, you know, 100 CDs, 100 times, he making everything that y'all said y'all was going to give him plus something. You know, so it's different. I mean, the game is definitely different nowadays. You just got to be with people that, that want to figure it out. You know, if you out there and you just trying to get some money, it's definitely out there. But if you like, you want to get some money and keep getting money and own something, you know, it's gonna take a sec. You just got to make sure you're in the right position to do it.
Okay. What do you do outside of music?
I do my music, but then I work with a couple young groups. Like I said, with Big Rich over at Project Level. Project Level is a nonprofit organization in San Francisco where we work with community youth and everything like that. So we got a dance program, modeling, photography, videography, and I run the studio. You know, I run the music department. So, you know, I got these a young group called The Five. You know, some of my young guys, and then the dude Yasi, who's on Birthday on the single and everything. He's a part of that group. Okay. Outside of my own music, I work and help them with their music and everything. And we got the whole thing in the community with that. So we work with the mayor and stuff. Well, not the mayor, excuse me. The district supervisor, London Breed, and everything. She running for mayor in June. So we help with her campaign. We do a lot. You know, I do the City Eats, the Feeding the Homeless. Every first, yeah, hey, everybody eats when the city eats. Hello,
yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
See, come on, baby. Tell them I need that. I need that check. City eats, all right?
What is your goal musically?
I got a lot of them. Really?
Well, overall, like, when you're in your 70s, like, what do you want to accomplish?
Man, when I'm that old, and I'm, you know, when it's all said and done, I want to be, you know, I want to be looked at as one of the best that did it. You feel me? One of the best that, you know, was able to deliver a message that did something for the culture. You feel me? I can look back and be like, man, I got a platinum plaque. You know, I made it to the Grammys, whether I got, you know, nominated or won the Grammys or not. I want to be in those conversations where people was like, you know, this song was dope. What about him? What about this? You know, I just want to be able to, you know, say that I did it and did it my way. You feel me? I don't want to go out and be like, hey, start making some bullshit. So we had to stop listening to him. You know, as long as I can keep doing me and just keep getting better at what I'm doing and stuff like that. And just, you know, longevity is all I'm in it for, you know. If I can be 50 years old and, you know, drop an album just because I'm having fun with it, you feel me? Yeah, for real. Jay-Z 50, Jay-Z 48, 47, you know.
I forgot.
Yeah, so if I can get to that state and be like, man, what's up, I'm finna drop an album and people are still interested in me, that means I had a great career. I did something great for the people. That means that, you know, I got enough songs that they liked for me. I got a couple hits that they felt, you know, and I just want to do it. I want to do it that way. I want to go out and be like, man, you know, financially stable. I did what I wanted to do and I had fun with it, you know. You know, my family, the people, the fans, people will look at me and be like, okay, he's a legend. Because legends live forever. Drop.
Is there any advice you can give to any young artists, older artists that's trying to come up in the rap game?
Stay true. Stay true to you. You know, I mean, you gotta get it. You gotta get what you want out of it. But it's like, make sure you get what you came for. You know, so if you're going in there, and this is really to the new artists, the old artists, everybody don't lose your integrity behind it. You know, don't go in there and be like, man, I'm trying to get a bag, but you know, you can't get a bag doing what you want to do. If you can't get that bag doing what you want to do, you know, and altering it kind of to make it fit, if you got to go out there and be, you know, juggling and juking and jiving to do it, it's like, is that what you really want to do? If that's what you want to do, I have no problem with that. Go get your money how you want to do it, you know, but I just feel like don't lose your integrity over money, you know, for the music. If it's an art, you know, a lot of people get into it and be like, it's the art, it's the culture and stuff like that, but they do everything opposite of what the culture was based on, you know. So I think if people just stick to what they know, go out there and look to learn and get better and grow and actually give a good message and make people feel good and stuff like that, I think you're gonna be all right.
Okay. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Shout out to Raw First Class, man. Shout out to y'all for doing this. You know, this is lit. You know, I appreciate y'all having this platform and doing this right now, you know, because this is what more of us needs. You feel me? Everybody else, like, you know, it's other folks just doing it. That's cool. You know, I'm not name dropping because I don't want to, you know, but that's cool. You know, I'm glad that y'all doing this and stuff and making, y'all giving another home for up and coming artists and stuff like that, you know, so that's great. Then Project Level, I'm going to give a shout out to the rest of the team, you know, Team LLF. D'Angelo, man, for making this happen. You feel me? Jabari, man, out there doing his thing. You know, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the Bay Area. Shout out everybody that's striving, that's trying to get better, and that's trying to do their thing right now. Shout out Birthday. on all platforms right now. Shout out my guy Yassi. Shout out, shout out little sis Mizo on the cover. You feel me? That the young lady on there that's, we embodied that Toni Braxton feel and stuff like that. She made that come to life. That's my youngin'. So she up and coming, she doing some of the same stuff that you doing and everything. She modeling and all of that, and she just turned 18. So she pushing. We got a lot going on over there in Project Level, 1015 Digital. So, make sure y'all look out for that.
Where can we find your merch? Where can we find you on social media? Where can we hear your music?
Okay. People can go to teamllfent.com. You can get merch, music, videos, all of that stuff at TroyLLF on all social media platforms, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Music, everything, Spotify, Tidal, because Tidal paying artists a little more. Make sure y'all, if y'all ain't got Tidal, man, come on, man. Help us out.
All right.
Help us out.
Thank you. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming out
It's
today.
good. I appreciate that.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, you dislike, you comment, whatever you're feeling in your spirit.
Yeah. And make sure if they disliking, somebody don't like you either. Make sure you know that from the gate, though.
Thank you. So I want to thank Troy so much. I appreciate it. Be sure to be on the lookout for more to come from Raw First Class. Also, shout out to All Purpose Media. Thank you, and we out.